Hey guys, welcome to a super casual video where I'm just gonna be putting on some makeup. It's a get ready with me. Why don't you get your makeup out too and we can do our makeup together, because I'm just gonna chat and put stuff on my face. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. Oh my god, I don't even have my mirror out yet. Okay. This is the new version of the Hard Candy Primer that I normally really like. And it's growing on me. The formula is similar. It's a little different, but it's similar. Voila, base is on. So today I'm going to work. That's why I'm wearing scrubs, because I don't want to do my makeup and then like wear a cute top and do my makeup and then have to take it off and then put my scrubs on, because that leaves room for possibly getting makeup on my clothes. What foundation shall we use today? Yeah, I've really been liking this one. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. It comes in this tube. It's super inexpensive at the drugstore, so that's always a bonus for me. Anyway, what's been going on with me recently? I recently bought a lot of the Ordinary skincare products, and I used the Moroccan oil on my face last night, and when I woke up my face was all like red and puffy. I really hope I'm not allergic to it. And this area under my my right eye here, it's like really swollen and there's a line. Like I look like 10 years older because of it. So I put on some eye cream to try and calm it down, but it's still there. I have been developing some milia in that area too. I don't think that's from the Ordinary products, but yeah, I'm really hoping this brand works out for me, but I've had like 2 poor experiences already with it. Like the salicylic acid literally like drying out my skin, so it looks like the Sahara Desert just decided to immigrate and live on my skin. I'm really hoping that it'll work out for me. I still have high hopes. Like some of their other products I'm quite enjoying still, so yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh, this is not working out for me like right away. Yes, I was pinching my nose so I can get the foundation where the red spot is. So you guys might know that I applied for an artist alley called Mini Commie this year, which will be July 21st in North Vancouver at the Pipe Shop. So if you're there, please come visit me. I'll be selling some really cool like anime and game related prints and buttons. It would mean the world to me. I'm just gonna like pop in a few examples of my work. Please, do you like these? Do you want to buy something from me? I am super excited to do this. It's a huge dream of mine, but that was the old story because I applied for a second event. Am I biting off too much to handle? I don't know. I really hope not, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 events because if I just do 1 event, I'm pretty sure I'll still have stock left over of all my products. So I'm thinking if I do 2, then I have 2 outlets to sell it. Because I'm not planning to open an online store or anything. I think it'd be hard for me to manage since I also have nursing to do, you know. So yeah, 2 cons. They're both one day. Both of them have a free admission. Oh, and the second con is called a SFU Summer Festival. I will leave both of those conventions websites linked down below if you want to check them out. I think SFU Summerfest already has their artist list up, so if there's an artist you really want to see and they live in this area, or you know they're going to be selling their work at these little events, then I highly suggest you stop by. It's always so inspiring seeing all these artists, like all their creations. It's so inspiring to me anyway. Okay, anyway, I was just using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I was using the light side of the Dulce de Leche palette just to set my powder. There's not much pigment to it. It doesn't really highlight, but it helps set down the liquid stuff. My skin looks pretty good on camera, but in real life, like looking in the mirror, Let's contour. So I'm going to be using this spare paddle brush and dipping into the contouring side of the same palette. I'm just gonna make my face look a little slimmer. This morning I made a salad for breakfast. It was a recipe that well, there's a YouTuber I really like to watch called Lindsay Rem. I like to watch her vlogs as well. And in her vlog she makes this salad and it looked so good. So I found the recipe that she linked with it, which is from the website Oh She Glows. And I made it and it tastes vaguely like potato salad, which I'm not a huge fan of. It was still good. I put it on some toast. And yeah, it was pretty good. I don't own a potato masher. I live in an Asian household. Like we don't have a use for a potato masher most of the time. So I had to like chop all these chickpeas using a kitchen knife, and it took forever. Like my arm was getting so sore. I still have some in the fridge. It's pretty good. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it does feel really healthy. Like the salad is pretty much pure green. It's got celery, pickles, green pepper. The recipe calls for red pepper, but the green pepper was cheaper at Walmart, so I got the green pepper because I want to save money. What else? Mustard, chickpeas, obviously. Yeah, it's just a whole lot of healthy. I mean, there's mayo in it, but you know, we can forget about the mayo. I'm gonna be using this Tarte Tipsy Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Sorry, it's so bright. And I'll be using the Sonia Kashuk Stippling Brush. I feel kind of bad that we don't have Target in Canada anymore because we don't have access. We don't have like access readily to Sonia Kashuk products. And I know a lot of people really like their brushes. And I will be using the Milk Makeup Holographic Powder Quad in Space Jam. And it has 4 colors to choose from. What should I choose today? I think I'm gonna go for this like pink shimmery shade. This highlighting palette's like really pretty, but it's definitely not holographic. Like, it's probably got a medium level of intensity in terms of highlight. Like, I'm not a disco ball, but I mean, there is a highlight on my face. There we go. I don't know if you can even tell on camera. And I'll be using my silly little Fido Lip Balm just to moisturize my lips. I don't know if I'll be putting a lip balm on, or sorry, a lip color on today, but at least I want dry, cracked lips. I went jogging for the first time in ages because I've gained some weight, and you might not be able to tell on camera, but I've definitely gained some weight because when I weigh myself, I'm not happy with that number. I mean, love yourself. You have to love yourself for who you are, but you always have to strive to be the best version of you as well, and I'm not happy with this new weight, so I'm gonna be exercising to try and bring it back to what I'm happy with. Let's do eye makeup now. You know, normally I do eye makeup first, but recently I've been doing face makeup first. I guess it just depends on my mood. I've been in face makeup first mood recently. So now I'm gonna be using an eye primer. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus eyeshadow primer. Looks like that on my finger. I'll just be dabbing it all over my eyelids, all over. We have some reno guys over at our house right now. They're modifying the laundry and bathroom. So I apologize if suddenly it gets very loud because it's totally unpredictable and out of my control. But you know, for most of the day, we listen to drilling, sawing, hacking. But you know, I try and film when I see that there might be periods of quietness so that you can enjoy this. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Do you hear that? You hear that? It's not their fault. I mean, it comes with the job. But I hope you don't mind. I've tried to like close my door and like keep the sound to a minimum where I can. So I'm sorry. I think I'm just gonna go for something a little easy today because I'm going to work. I'm not gonna wear like super bright eyeshadow because I don't really feel like it. So I'm gonna be using the Balm Nude'Tude palette. Boop. It has a sleeve, and I've probably shown this to you guys before, but there's all these like sassy girls on there. And I'm gonna be taking the color Standoffish right here on our little blonde friend, and I'll be using that as the inner half of the eyelid color. And I'll be using my Sephora blending eyeshadow brush as always, because this is my favorite eyeshadow brush. I'll just be packing that on the inner half. Speaking about renos, that means that we won't have a laundry room to do laundry for the next 2 weeks. And I'm not prepared to be living in a pile of my own smelly clothes. So we have to go to a laundromat to get our clothes washed, but I don't ever remember going to one. And we don't use a dryer in my household. We just wash the clothes and then hang it up like with a clothes drying rack. I don't know if it's like an Asian culture thing, because drying your clothes is honestly really bad for it. It shortens the lifespan of the clothes for sure. But I guess we'll have to be using a dryer these next 2 weeks because I'm pretty sure the laundromats will not have clothing drying racks for us to use. I'm gonna be taking the color Sultry on our little brunette friend right here. And I'll be using that on the outer half of my eyelid. Oh yeah, that is a very neutral look. I went to Chapters the other day, which is a bookstore, and I picked up this new Ruby manga that I saw, and I couldn't believe that we had it here in North America. I heard that Ruby had a manga done by Shiro Miwa in Japan, but I'm really glad they adapted it for here. A review, I don't know. It's pretty much just the trailers drawn in manga style, and then I'm not quite finished, like I have a bookmark in it still. And the action scenes are a bit hard to follow, I find. Like, what is going on here? Can you tell me? Probably, but some of them are really confusing. But the art is gorgeous. I really like Shiro Miwa's style. And when I'm done reading it, I'm planning to use it as a pose reference for my own pictures. Okay, for you artists out there, oh, by the way, I'm using the Wet n Wild contour palette again, but I'm just using the shade to like blend out my brow bone. For you artists out there, don't feel ashamed to use references for your pictures, as long as you don't claim like, how do I word this? You can use references for your pictures, but don't copy a picture and say that like it's your own creation. That's not right either. But if you like use something for pose reference, or use something to learn how to draw clothes or hair or something, like don't be ashamed of that. When I was a little kid, I thought I was like so ashamed to admit that I like copied off some other artist's work, but it's totally what helped me learn how to like draw certain things in my own art now. So young artists out there, listen to me. It's okay. And now I'm gonna use a smaller eyeshadow brush from Sephora, and I'm gonna take Sleek, which is our, what color is your hair, girl? It's like mousy brown. It's like a dark brown color, a dark matte, and I'm just gonna deepen the outer corners a little bit, like so. I've been contemplating buying a Nintendo Switch, but I'm a little bit down in terms of funds right now. And in Canada, the Switch alone with no game costs $400, which is a lot of money to fork over for a console that has no game. And I really miss when consoles came with games when they were released. Like why is the new norm just buying the console with no game? Like that's not cool. The Wii came with games, what the hell? Eyeshadow's done, so we're gonna do some eyeliner. I'm gonna be using the Heroine Make Smooth Liquid Eyeliner. It is waterproof. It is pretty much life-proof. It will not come off. And there's a sticker on it because that's how I mark my project pan items. Hello. When you apply eyeliner, try not to tug at your eyelid. Like I know a lot of girls that will like woo tug like that to get an easier way to apply the eyeliner, but it's really not good for your skin in the end. You're gonna get premature wrinkles. So just look down into a mirror and apply it like that, because you'll be doing yourself a world of good by preserving your eyeball skin. As you can see, when I'm a little bit closer, you can see my skin's been kind of irritated. Like, look at this. I look so old and sad. So I'm thinking of getting my prints done for my artist alley at Staples. If anyone has like a better suggestion for where to get my prints done, please tell me, because I'm a total noob to this and I don't have a fancy schmancy printer at home that can print like really clear images. I just have like a regular office printer that prints black and white. So yeah, I need help, guys. Help me. And then doing the wing triangle where your bottom eyelid naturally goes up. Try and continue it. It's so hard to get them even. And my boyfriend is such a bum because every time they're not even, he'll tell me. He'll be like, your eyeliner's not even. Butt face. I've had 5 days off from work. My line is nice in that way, where I can like work a bunch of days and then get 5 days off. It is so awesome, but now I really don't want to go back. Like, it's been really busy recently. I'm stressed, my back hurts. And yeah, I'm just a lazy piece of poo, but I'll not let my sisters and brothers down at work. I'll go today. Don't you worry, fam. I'm sorry, I always play with my bangs, but like when I can see them in the viewfinder, I feel like I have to make them perfect. Bangs are really hard to manage. I've had them pretty much most of my life, but I love them. I feel like they're part of me. I was contemplating growing out my bangs and just having like a regular maybe side part, but I don't know. I think that would ruin part of my identity. Where's the lid? And now I've lost my eyeliner lid. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do mascara next. I'm gonna be using a waterproof mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I have the waterproof version, as usual. This is so long lasting. It's probably the same amount of long lasting as my Holy Grail mascara, which is the Heroine Make Long and Curl mascara, which you've probably heard about if you've been on my channel. But let's use this guy today. Going back to the Switch, like if I did get it, the only game I really want to play on it though is Breath of the Wild, which is a Zelda game. And it's got really great reviews. And my boyfriend has it too, he really likes it. But that was his first Zelda game. And I think that if Breath of the Wild is your first Zelda game, it's kind of like almost sacrilegious because it's nothing like the other ones. Nothing at all. I mean, it's really fun and Nintendo's so innovative and creative, but it doesn't really follow any of the formula of the old ones, which is fine. But if it's your first one, it's like, I don't know if you'd like any of the other older Zelda games. Comment below if you disagree. And like I don't really like shooters, so I don't know if I would like Splatoon. And there's a new Kirby game out. I might enjoy that. I really liked Kirby and the Crystal Shards on N64 when I was little. But yeah, I don't know if I would like this one. Okay, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photofocus Natural Finish Setting Spray to set all this shizzle in place. Ooh. Oh yeah. And that's it for my everyday going to work look. Thank you for watching, you guys. I know my hair is a mess and I still need to kind of play with it a little bit and whatever, but I still have a few hours before work, so I'm probably gonna draw. Thanks for watching, you guys. Leave a like on this video if you like Get Ready With Me's. If you got ready with me, I'd love to see your look. Show me somehow on Instagram. Just leave a picture below or something. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you, you guys. Bye.